What's up, beautiful people? In this video, I'm gonna share why I am also excited about gardening, why I started a gardening business, and what I like to do within that gardening business. Let's go! What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses. 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 Alright, great people, so how y'all doing today? My name is Rickey Jones Jr. If you are new to the channel, hello, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. You can do so by clicking that red button, turn to a gray button, and we would greatly appreciate knowing where you are viewing from, because you never know, somebody all around the world, wherever you are, may be watching this as well, and you may link up with somebody that is growing in your same area, okay? Alright, so like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to talk about why I'm also excited about this seed, and why I'm so excited about seeds, growing, gardening, and all those things, okay? And so as we talked about, like in the summertime of this year, my wife and I started another business. This one now is called Garden with Me, in which is a gardening business which I haven't been doing much with right now, with the idea of like developing things and getting things going and growing, which I'm also excited about, right? So the business did start, however, with the whole community that we started on this YouTube channel. By clicking that join button, you can be a part of that family, which we do live calls and different things like that to talk about gardening, growing, whatever it is that you are doing. We talk about those things. So that is one of the first things. Also with that, I want to like launch out and help first-time gardeners actually grow and garden wherever they are, okay? And I say wherever you are because not everybody has a home. Some people live in apartments, some people live in rented homes, some people are in their parents' home or whoever else's home. And so what I want to do is show you all that you can grow too, which is why I've been so adamant about growing in grow bags and different things like that, which I am focusing and locking in on right now, creating a soil that we will sell for those that are growing in grow bags and other different things like that, right? Which I'm also excited about. So you'll start to see more and more with the grow bags with that in mind, okay? But there's like 3 phases to this gardening business that I'm excited about, which we'll talk about. However, what I am excited about is this seed, okay? And the power of a seed, which is why I'm also excited about gardening as well, because it's a reminder to life. Like growing is so symbolic to how life really is. Just think, in this seed, I don't know if you know what seed this is, but for the smart gardeners, for the avid gardeners, for those that have been following this channel, you know I actually grew from a seed just like this. It is a sunflower seed, okay? And the cool thing about sunflower seeds is trapped within this shell, there is a seed. Now, some people may eat this seed because, you know, maybe it has some ranch over it or some barbecue seasoning and things like that, and it tastes oh so good when you pop it in your mouth and all those things like that. However, some people may plant this seed, and if you plant this seed, you may get some things, right? You may get a sunflower bouquet that you may gift or give to somebody, or you may have what I just talked about, which is a delectable snack that has so many different variations and flavors and things that you could participate in. But what I'm saying is, within this shell is a seed that has so many benefits on the other end, okay? And how it's symbolic to life is we are put into this earth with so many different things that we can do, we should do, we're good at doing, and others who loves for us to do it. And we have the benefit to share, to allow for others to experience all that we are as we are all that we are, which then allows for others to be greater and experience life better, right? So I can say one of the things that I'm very good at is being in front of people, talking to people, entertaining people, making people smile. People talk about my energy all the time, which I decided years ago that I was going to be excited about every day. I was going to have fun every day, and my goal was to make somebody smile each and every day. So with that decision years ago, I now am where I am, doing all that I get to do and making people smile all around this world through YouTube, as well as other different ventures and things and opportunities that I am gifted with on a regular basis. So that is a thing, right? But also with this seed, as you plant it, it goes within a soil or dirt or sand or area in which it can grow. Now, how does this symbolize us with life? Well, as we are birthed into this earth because of a seed and an egg that comes together, we are then birthed into this earth and we are living in it, whatever condition that we are living in, right? So like I said, I mean, it could be the most fertile soil in which you're giving everything that you need. You have the great educational school system, you have great parents, you have a great support system, you have everything you need, and you're gonna grow up and be the nice productive citizen that you are. Or you may grow up in a scenario where it's not the best, which some seeds grow in some not so conducive environments. However, they still grow, they still produce, they still have a harvest, and they still do what they need to do. And how is this symbolic? Well, I mean, that's us, that's people. We all have our different backgrounds. We all have our similar and unique unique stories. But at the end of the day, what makes a difference is what is brought into the equation. Or in other words, in the gardening world, it also symbolizes with fertilizers that you add to the soil, you add to the environment in which the seed is in so they can grow to its optimal condition, right? So you can take somebody that is living in a bad growing area, give them the right books, give them a mentor, give them the right support, show them other things, give them an opportunity to see greater than what they're currently living in, and they'll be exposed to what is available and then be able to pursue those things in which most often the people that are exposed to people who have the education of people or through books and things like that, but the people who have exposure to greater usually will try to achieve the greater, and with the right people and support system around them, they'll do what they need to do. As well as with fertilizers, right? That's how it's symbolic. With fertilizers, you give the right fertilizer. You give the fish fertilizer to the kale, the fish fertilizer to the collards, the fish fertilizer to the brassica family, and it will take off and grow in ways in which if you didn't, it would not, right? It would just take a little bit longer, but it would get there. It would just take a little bit longer, right? Same is for the individuals or people that may not have that bubble around them that is giving them what they need, the school system, the books, the mentors, and all those various things, right? So it's just, again, another way that it is symbolic of life. And then as you harvest these bad boys, it is something that you get to enjoy, right? It's the fruits of your labor, the time that you spent waiting for it to grow, the time that you spent fertilizing, the time that you spent waiting, counting on the calendar when it's gonna make it. Well, I mean, that's also symbolic in life, right? We do so many things to achieve a thing, then we get to do it, and then we get to be enjoy. We get to be excited about the fruits of our labor and enjoy the moments in time in which, man, this is good, this is great, right? But then there's more. There's other times, there's more harvests, there's other times, there's more harvests, there's other times. And so, again, as it relates to gardening and how it's symbolic to life, I just see so many different parallels that excite me every time that I get to go into the garden, every time that I get to take my kids out in the garden and show them how things grow, where things grow from, how to. This is symbolic of life, right? I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and now the 5-year-old's in kindergarten and she's learning and she's reading and she's doing different things like that, as well as meeting people, doing ballet and choir and all these different things like that. But in it all, the thread that I'm sewing in her life, again with the gardening symbolism, is that, hey, as you treat people, so would people treat you. Love on everybody, speak to everybody, smile to everybody. It's okay when those people don't do it back. It's okay, because there will be some that do, and then you can establish a relationship and you can have a long-lasting relationship, and you never know where and what that relationship can do for you or you can do for them, because that's the real beauty of relationships. It's a give and take. We share, exchange various things that makes each other better. Okay, that's a real relationship. It's not just one-sided. But again, like I said, like that's like the first phase. How it so excites me how gardening is just and correlates so beautifully into life. And so that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, because I love life. I love observing life. I love observing people. I love learning from people. I love sharing with people, talking with people, obviously letting people and making people smile. Like that's another thing that I love doing. But then, like I said, phase one, showing people that they can grow, showing people no matter where they are, they have the ability to grow the things that they want, grow the things that they want to eat, grow the things that they buy, grow the things and see the things as they grow, because some people don't know how broccoli grows. Some people don't know how Brussels sprout grows. Some people don't know how carrots and beets grow or what they look like when they come out of the ground. They just know what it looks like in the store, nicely polished, clean, maybe cold and chilled and things like that. Some people don't know that you can actually eat eggs that aren't in the refrigerator. And ideally, eggs should not be in the refrigerator, right? Most people don't know that. But when you take the time to actually do it for yourself and do it at your own place or residence or place that you can come in contact with, right? Because it may not be your land, but you may be able to do something in your neighbor's land or your auntie land or your uncle land, wherever. Okay, just grow. But what I'm saying is that is something that I'm also excited about. But then too, man, which is why the company is called Garden With Me, is because my also desire, which I am putting it out here, I'm putting it in the YouTube world for whoever sees this. If you have ways in which you think you can partner with me, let me know. We can do this thing together. But one of the things that I want to do is to make gardening normal, make it fun, make it entertaining, make it something that people can have conversations over, which is why it's called Garden With Me. It's a conversation starter. It's a conversation piece. Hey, what are you growing? Oh, I'm growing X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, 3. Oh, what are you growing? I'm growing A, B, C, Z, B, X. I don't know. I like that. I like that. Oh, let's swap. You see what I'm saying, right? So maybe I'm so great at growing kale, basil, tomatoes, right? My neighbor down the way is good at growing potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and carrots. Oh man, you have a surplus, I have a surplus, we can switch. Let's start a garden community, right? So that's even something that I want to do. That's one of the phases of things that I want to do within the business. And I'm saying that to say, like, I'm excited for where the future is growing. I'm excited for what I see for things to come. I am working on some things. Like I said, you'll see more content as it pertains to grow bags, because that is something that I'm locking in on, because it is something that's versatile, something that anybody can do no matter what their living condition is at this present time. And it's something that can go and grow with people wherever they find themselves in lives. Many people are transplanting, going from state to state and doing different things like that. Well, you can take your grow bags with you. If you're taking your bed, you can put your grow bags in that same U-Haul or whatever moving company you are using that transports your bed. Put that bad boy in there and it's gonna make it safely, right? It's just that simple, just that easy. And so that's where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. My excitement for the seed, I could talk about the seed so many ways, so many times, with so many nuggets that we can glean and grow from it and grow out of it, right? Pun intended. But I'm saying all that to say, like, I mean, I have a podcast and I don't know, I could talk about that. My daughter, she does rain conversations, so I'm kind of like pulling from her, which she's kind of like my inspiration, motivation. She be giving me little tips and nuggets at 5 years old. Who would have thunk it? But nonetheless, hey, she does rain conversations. I guess this is Rickey conversations. Like, maybe we should do some Rickey conversations. But anyway, all of that to say, man, when you look at gardening, when you think about all the various correlations and symbolisms and metaphors that you can get from it, think about how it translates to life, and how even with companion planting, how it shows how different plants can grow together and benefit each other, right? Yes, you can grow them separately, but you can even grow them together to help both do what they do better. And that's even why I love like doing things with people, partnering with people, because yes, I can do a number of things, which I only want to focus on a few things. But even within those things, if I partner with somebody who has those other things that they do very well, we can come together and launch out and do extraordinary things together, right? I'm all about doing things together with other people. That's just where my heart is. That's where I am. I love doing things with other people. So I said it to say, I don't know, maybe this is the saying to say, if you are interested in gardening, you don't even have to be in the Tampa area, but if you're interested in gardening, want to link up with me, garden with me, let me know. I share a few things that I am interested in doing. I have an email that I'll put down below. You see all my social things, so you can contact me as well through there. But I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. Whoever you are, if you're excited, if you want to garden, if you want to grow, if you want to share your passion with people around this world, link up with me. Let's talk and let's figure out what we can do to grow this world into a better place, okay? Okay, one grow bag at a time, that's all it takes. And in this case, I have a sunflower seed, but I have so many other seeds that we can talk and grow from, pun intended. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a Ricky conversation. At the end of the day, I wanted to talk with you, and I appreciate you listening to me. So, with that being said, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Until next time, let's grow, let's have fun, and hey, whenever you want to garden, remember, you can always garden with me. Peace. I like that.